Wait, you saw him fly over the rings right there. Ring of Honor wrestling action is coming to Baltimore, and you can see it live in person. Right next to me, that man right there doing the fly right over. Did you ever break any bones? Adam Cole joins us in the studio this morning right here. I mean, we're watching you flip fly. We were talking earlier about how much of a regimen it takes for you guys to get into the ring, and you're obviously the one that knows how to do it right. So good morning.
Very good morning. Very good to be here.
All right. So we were talking about you're not too far from home for where you first grew up, and now you're taking on some people in Baltimore. And who is your next coming match? I want to talk about that because you're champion, defending that belt. So what does that mean?
Well, actually, coming up even tomorrow night here in Baltimore, we have Ring of Honor's biggest tournament of the entire year. It's the Survival of the Fittest tournament, where we have 12 competitors all challenging for a future shot at the most precious prize in Ring of Honor, and that's the Ring of Honor World Championship. So it's a really, really big tournament tomorrow night that everyone's really, really excited for. Okay, and that's happening here. And then also, you were talking about, you just finished a pretty good match last week. That was a pay-per-view as well? Yeah. Last weekend in Chicago, actually, Ring of Honor hosted an pay-per-view where I defended the title successfully, fortunately. Took it, yes. Against Mike Mondo, who's just a tremendous competitor. But more interestingly, though, Matt Hardy, actually, international wrestling star Matt Hardy was there, and he kind of set out a little bit of a challenge to me and said some very interesting words. So I'm sure at some point down the line, hopefully Adam Cole and Matt Hardy will go, get it on in Ring of Honor. Yeah. So I mean, what's the response then? What did he throw out there? Because I missed it. I want to hear this. Well, I'll tell you what. Matt Hardy had said to me before that by a lot of people that he reminded, or a lot of people were reminded of me as being a young Matt Hardy. And he kind of took offense to that because he felt like he was better than me at my age, and more importantly, he said he's better than me now. Which, me being a very proud athlete, being the Ring of Honor television champion, I took offense to that. So I got to stand up for myself. And like I said, we'll see what the future holds with me and Matt Hardy. So you're going to hang on to that belt for a long time. I think so. Because you're young, and you've been telling me you've been doing, this is life. This is it right here. This is all you're doing. Absolutely. You know, ever since I was 9 years old, I've committed myself to wanting to be a professional wrestler. I actually started training while I was in high school. And then you have moments like this, being the Ring of Honor television champion, where you're so proud of it, and you want to hold on to it as long as you possibly can. So this is certainly something that I'm going to hold on to as long as possible. And holding on, now we were showing you the video of you just, I mean, flying everywhere. You're going all over. You need a cape. But what's the move that Adam Cole is known for? I'll tell you what, actually. Recently, it's been the figure 4 leg lock. One of the most classic wrestling submissions known in professional wrestling. It's been very, very effective for me lately. So I got to stick with what works for me, and the figure 4 leg lock has been that. All right, well, good. So tomorrow night, you're going to be taking on, in 12 other contestants. Yes. Tomorrow night, I'm actually taking on first round Tadarius Thomas, which is a young upstart wrestler who's done very, very well. But if I win that matchup, I'll go on to a 6-man matchup where the winner of that 6-man matchup gets a future shot at the Ring of Honor World Championship. What about now they're all worried about their legs? Adam Cole, good luck. Thank you very much. Now, Ring of Honor Wrestling comes to Burns Arena Saturday night at 7. For tickets, go to ROHWrestling.com, and you can catch Ring of Honor Saturdays, 1 o'clock right here on Fox 45, and Saturdays at 10 on our sister station, CW Baltimore. Coming up.